Uh, hello. That's what Discord is for. What is up, everybody? Wait, let me catch up in the chat already. Yes, I'm late. I'm late. What's up, Emo Trash? What's up, John? I missed Wednesday, I know. This is my makeup, sort of. Yeah, sort of. Substitute. Substitute. Emo Trash. Sorry, you guys see my big finger as I scroll the chat. Ferrets. You know what? I can relate because I'm at the zoo. I'm surrounded by animals too. On mobile, so my brain wasn't processing. Emo Trash says. What's up, Timmy Mello? How are you doing, Timmy Mello? What time is zoo time? It's now time. Zoo time is. What time is it? I know I'm a little late. So, how is everybody doing? My name is Rocky Ballesteros. Welcome to zoo sketching time, which is impromptu as always. And the reason why I'm a little late is because turning the volume on helps. Oh, shoot. Can you not hear me, you guys? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Um, the reason why I'm late to start the stream is because, as you guys know, this zoo has horrible cell service and horrible Wi-Fi. John says he can hear me fine. Thank you. Yeah, I'm using wired headphones too because when I use the AirPods, which are arguably easier to use, I don't like the sound quality. It sounds like you're kind of in an aquarium from the quality of it. So I'm trying with these plugged-in headphones, my normal plugged-in headphones. And I did a little test this morning before I came out here to see, and I liked the sound quality on that. So here we are. But now I've got like all this extra wireage. It's probably going to mess me up in a little bit. But how are you guys? Sounds windy there. It is a little bit. It has been windy last week or two, but it is a gorgeous day. I don't know if you guys can see that behind me. It is an absolutely beautiful day today. Let me switch my view. I am near these pigs. I feel the wind now. These like wild pigs there. You see those guys? These now. It's hard to find a spot too that was like out of the way, not too conspicuous, and I wouldn't get bothered too much. I was trying to look for one with a bench, but I think that was a little like in the shade on a bench away from people at the zoo. I think that's a little ambitious. So, uh-oh. Emo says, RIP Rocky's connection. Did I go out again? I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. What's up, Cranberry? So it makes you sound like you're in an aquarium as opposed to a zoo. Yes, it does. We're back. Low res, but back. Yeah, it's a sucky reception here, and I can't find a really good place. So just bear with me, guys, as we do this. As always, it's always kind of impromptu. But so yeah, I missed. So the things going on is I missed my stream on Wednesday because too much going on. There was all these issues with how do I describe this in like a nutshell? So basically, once you get monetized, and I felt it when it happened last week, all of a sudden like viewership or views dropped, subscribers dropped, and I was like, what's going on? And then one stream got pulled. And so I've been back and forth with chat, and for whatever reason, they pulled down not the last Wednesday comics, but the previous one. And I don't know what it was, the content. My assumption, it was maybe something that they saw, that the algorithm saw the video. So anyway, I had never had that kind of attention before. And then I was trying to look at the kind of the monetization behind the scenes, and what I found out was there was no way that I could do memberships. It wasn't allowed to do memberships. And I said, how come? Because I hit the number of subscribers, I hit the number of views. So I was back and forth with the chat again. And apparently I had all these copyright strikes. All right, hold on. Unclear signal, but clear skies. Bear with you at the zoo. Plane plus connection sketch. It died out just as you were about to say why they pulled your stream. I don't even know why they pulled my stream. Hold on, let me just check my, I don't think I can even see my signal in this view. Oh no. It died. Oh man. Are we dead? If I move it this way, orientation is black. Oh man. Can I not see my... Okay, let's see. Signal is decent. It's all good, clear now. No, you're back. You're here. Okay. This is how it's gonna be. Okay, so apparently there were all these copyright notices, and they said you can't have memberships, you can't have paid memberships because there's all these copyright notices on your channel. And I was really confused because all the music that I've used, the countdown, the music behind the comic book trailers, any music that I use, I make sure that it's copyright free for streaming. And so I was really confused about it. Long story short, the way you're supposed to get around that is you have to have, you give attribution in the description of all the videos, which I do. But the problem is I would put the attribution in the video. Say, for example, the trailer I did for Amazing Fantasy. I put the attribution in that description of that video. And that works, no copyright strike on that. But every time I play that video before my other live streams, there was no attribution in the description. So every time, if you can imagine, every time I played a comic book store trailer video or some sort of and used some sort of music that was outside of where I originally used it, I got a copyright strike. So basically it struck me for I don't know how many videos I have on this channel, over 200 videos. It struck free for almost 90% of the videos. And I was like, what am I gonna do? So you can dispute it, you can edit it out, you can replace it, which is all fine and dandy, but all of those options, what happens with all those options is it gets rid of the live chat replay, which I actually love. I mean, maybe I'm the only one, but I love watching back the old streams and watching the live chat go back. It's like memories, right? It's like kind of our conversations that happen. So I was really torn about that because I was like, if there's no way I can get these copyright issues off, I have to edit them out. I have to edit those every single one of those trailers out of the videos. My last ditch effort was disputing that. And so I disputed it and say, hey, I have these copyright. Please look, I'm putting it back in the description. Please take the copyright strike off of it. So I had to spend most of last week and this week doing that for every single video. And it takes a little while for the companies that do the copyright strikes to get back to you. And so that's where I'm at right now. I think it's trending good because I have had some copyrights lifted. So it's crazy. It's totally crazy. But I basically had to dispute copyright strikes on 200 plus videos, each song, every time I used those trailers. One of the biggest culprits was the Countdown song and the Amazing Fantasy trailer. And you guys know how much I played that one and how much I play the Countdown every single stream. So it was kind of nuts. I think I just have to not use music ever again, ever. I don't know how the bigger channels get around it. It's kind of crazy. But hang on a second. I got more people showing up in the chat. YouTube is retarded. That's what John says. That is a lot. They used to attribute it for you. YouTube is a headache. It absolutely is. What's up, Mark? Good seeing you again. How you doing? I know you love these zoo streams. Here we are. It has to be AI flagging you. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't imagine a person just sitting there watching all these streams doing it, but it's kind of annoying. And the flag, because the copyright is with whoever wrote the music, and some of those artists are not from the US, some of them are overseas, and so you have to go through their filter of replying. Ugh, it's a nut. It's a nightmare. Cranberry says, I like reading chats, right? It's really fun. But now this makes sense why people use like feeding ducks or whatever it is Shelby uses on his stream. Like that's the only music they use because they don't run into these problems. But I thought I did because all the music I used was YouTube allowed, copyright free, except if you get monetized. And then they have different rules, which they didn't say. So I like the chat replays too. Why I don't like Rumble. Oh, I've never played around with Rumble. I don't even know if I want to. Why I dislike stream to everyone, then moving to members only. Yeah. Yes. Sadly. Hope the cell signal stays strong this time. It's not going to, Mark. This zoo stinks. But glad you're here. Glad all you guys are here. Hit that like if you guys will. So yeah, let's do some drawing, or let's try. It's weird. The zoo is actually quite busy today. It's such a beautiful day today. Because YouTube doesn't want to give you the monies. It's true. It's true. It's such a, it's unfortunate because you work so hard to try and do things by the rules and like do it right and fair and, you know, grind and do it the right way, not try and get around how you're supposed to. And you still run into these issues. I'm going to try and draw with pencil today. I did bring my pens, but I know I always draw with pens, but I'm going to try and draw with pencil. Same pencil that I use, oops, don't forget my eraser. Same pencil I use when I'm doing the master studies, which is this technical Mars Staedtler technical pencil. This guy. But yeah, I felt like drawing like pencil today, so. Anyway, when I woke up, the weather was like this. You guys knew I was super busy. That's why I missed Wednesday. I was super busy. I had family in town. My parents were in town. I had this stupid YouTube stuff going on. My cat got sick on Wednesday. I was going to stream on Wednesday, but my cat got sick. He woke up. No. I was feeding him dinner, and usually my cats are they're all just about eating. As you guys remember from my streams, they just bug me whenever it gets time for dinner time. And pulled out the food, and one of the cats didn't come out. I have two. And he didn't come out. And I was a little worried because he's usually right at my heels yelling at me the loudest. He's the loud yeller. And so I went and checked on him, and he was just still kind of sleeping, a little sluggish on the bed. And I was like, that is not normal. That's like alert number one. And so I fed him, and he ate a little bit. He wasn't that interested. And then right afterwards, he vomited. And I was like, this is not good. So anyway, I had to do a whole vet thing, take him to the vet, emergency room. He's okay. I think my hunch is that it was like a bad batch of food because they did blood work and all that jazz, and nothing came back. Nothing came back negative except they said he was fat. I was telling my family that it wasn't like one of those things where they say, oh, he's so cute, he's such a big boy or anything. It was like the vet looked at him and she was trying to feel his size, and she was like, yeah, he's fat. It wasn't complimentary or like endearing at all. She just called it out like he's fat. But he's okay. Thanks for asking, Cranberries. Jeffrey Beats, all the way from down under. How you doing? Mark says, beautiful here today as well, but hot. Yeah, it's probably too hot. Cranberries chilling. Oh, no. Emo's chilling with the ferrets. And I think my boy's going to be ready to chill soon. Nice. Can't hang super long. Well, I got to get drawing then. Different rules for monetized and apparently, which sucks. Which totally sucks. Good seeing you, Jeffrey Beats. How are you doing? Yeah, I picked up some, bad food, he's fat, yeah. Garfield disorder. I picked up some pretty cool books yesterday. Oh, yeah, I have this one book. I want to talk to you guys. I got sold on this one book by the store owner, Leaf. I went to Mission Comics yesterday. I was in a different part of town, so I went to Mission Comics, and I was paying for my books. He he had a book propped up at the cash register, and he just looked at me and he was like, "Hey, do you know about this book?" And I said no. And then he started describing it to me, and it's the craziest description. I was like, I'd seen it before, but I didn't know what it was about. So I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. And I actually told Leaf, I said, wow, this will be great for my stream. And he was like, that's exactly why I'm describing it to you, because it's worth discussing. So we'll get to that. When will I be able to do that? Is it going to be next Wednesday? I don't know. Yeah. I'll try and stream again before next Wednesday. If not, I'll get looped into next Wednesday. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, and I'm not drawing. All right, let me catch up really quick, and then, oops. Garfield Disorder. Going well, rereading Hush. Nice, nice. I need to do that too. Mo Biggs in the house. I saw Mo Biggs last night on Shelby's stream. That was a fun stream. Shelby kept calling me out, and I was like, I don't know. You guys should go watch Shelby stream, him and his friend Andy. Timmy Mello says the next absolute Superman villain is going to be Ra's al Ghul. What? Did I miss that? Did I miss that? All right, let me switch camera so you guys can see what I'm... But the pigs just went all the way. Or if I switch camera, I guess I could switch camera to my drawing, sort of. This will be interesting. I need to stop worrying about what other people are thinking while I'm doing this. Okay, hopefully I don't like yank this. And now I can't see any animals. That's just great. There's no animals. They all walked away. So sad. I guess I could draw these pelicans over here. Let me move the pelicans. So there's some pelicans way over there, if you guys can see in the distance. So maybe I'll draw that. Emo Trash says, K boy is back. Bye. See you later, Emo. Nice hanging you even for a little bit. Timmy Miller says, I got to catch more American Discord streams with Shelby. Yeah. Shelby used AI trickery to try and disprove the theory that he is, in fact, Dave Grohl. Mark's Music Session says, Bancroft's new book launches tonight. Oh, no kidding. Oh, my gosh. I'm so out of it. I've been so, like, really frustrated with the stupid, just jumping through the YouTube hoops that I haven't even been able to watch the streams I normally watch. All right, let's see. How am I going to do this? This is a very awkward position for me, but we'll just do something. So yeah, there's some pelicans in this little lake over here. Wow, this is weird. I don't normally draw in pencil in this sketchbook. And this sketchbook, hopefully you guys are seeing this okay. This sketchbook is more of like a heavier watercolor paper. So yeah, this pencil, I might go to pen. I might go to pen because it's not really good for, not that it's not good for pencil, but it just feels different on this paper. The paper's really heavy, has a strong texture, and here comes a train. Here, I'm gonna move this up so you can see the train. Which is the weirdest thing to have in a zoo. There's nobody sitting on that train. That is a tram for those who cannot walk well, Rocky. Most zoos have them. Uh, it's not real. It's meant to be. It's an actual steam engine that pulls it. It's not just like a regular tram that goes on the road. It's like a steam engine, and so the kids love it. I mean, maybe it's, but it doesn't even really take people to all parts of the zoo. It just kind of goes in a circle around this lake here. It's cool. Nice pelicans. Animals probably took off because you were mentioning the vet. Yes. Uh, can see you're drawing well. Okay, awesome. We have a zoo nearby that I used to take the children to. Ah, it's fun. I think that my membership ends at the end of this month, and I'm debating whether or not to renew it. But man, on days like this, I'm like, I have to renew it because it's too stunning. They have a lot of zoo camps going on right now too. So a bunch of kids walking around. I think that's why it's crowded because it's summer zoo camps. Remember when people look at you, that you have an audience of at least 10 watching you, seeing you draw and talk. It's true, but it's less intimidating for some odd reason because I don't see you guys. And I am going to move to get to like a more interesting place with more animals. I wanted to draw the pigs, but they all walked to the other side of the pen that I was at. I could also people draw. I like people drawing. Oh, this lady's gonna be feeding the pigs. Maybe they're gonna come out. Either that or she's gardening. Ah, sorry. Yeah, where did they go? Where are the pigs, lady? Mo Big says it's probably for the best that you don't see my disapproving glare whenever you mention me. Yes. Emo says the boy is here and she has to leave. Moments later, this lady shows up to feed. That would be amazing. Especially if she had like ferrets. I mean, I could draw this lady. Is that weird? She's moving around too fast. Yeah, no pigs. No pigs. Draw the lady. She just moved herself. Hang on, let me switch. I gotta switch. Pencil's not working so great. It's not moving fast enough for me. See if she has ferret hair. All right, I'm gonna try and move and see if she can be inconspicuous here. That's a little obvious. This isn't creepy at all. Dang it. She just moved again. She's moving too fast. Dang it. This is good. This is good practice. Fortunately, I'm rusty here. And there she's sweeping there, guys. Use binoculars. I think stalking has been reduced from a felony to a misdemeanor. Do I have cougars in the zoo? Um, they have snow leopard and lions. No tigers that I know of. I don't think we have cougars. See, now she's way out there. Mo pigs. Dang. All right, I'm gonna move. Hopefully my reception doesn't drop out. We'll switch. I'm gonna move. So yeah, I could pretend I'm looking at animals, but there's no animals there. That's the problem. That is the problem. I wish I could find a table.
Like last time we were here.
But there's no animals near the table. Yeah, there is a red panda, Timmy Mello. Of course, you have koalas and kangaroos, Jeffrey Beats. That comes with the stereotype. That's like we have homeless people, and tech bros. I wish there was more animals. This is a cool drawing spot, but there's no animals here. There's more train. All right, let me find a better spot. This is where people load on the train right here. Ooh, platypus. That's fun. We don't have platypi, platypuses, platypeeps. Um, okay, there's a brown bear here. That would be fun. It's really bright though. Wish I had some shade. Wait.
Oh, how did I measure out
Well, now he's like hiding behind this structure. Nobody's cooperating. Oh, here he goes. All right, well, it's really bright. I can't barely see my screen. disappeared. Did he just go inside that hole? Oh, there he is. I think I need to stop moving around so much. That green-haired woman was giving Rocky the side eye. She was getting heterosis. Draw a picture of a drop bear? Okay. Act like a... I am getting very little cooperation from animals today. He just went in his tunnel. Oh, here's people on the train now. Look at all those people on the train. Ah, the wolves. I think I'm gonna set up here in the corner. Wolves. Geez. Sorry. Ooh, hello. Was that a coyote? It's a wolf. They're Mexican gray wolves. Look at that. Hopefully you guys are getting some reception of that. Okay, I'm gonna plant here for him. They're all over Australia, primary attack tourists. Wow, cool. Okay, there he is. Okay, now I'll try, except he's moving around like crazy, but I'm at least gonna stay stationary here. Mope. Stop. He's moving fast. Look at that guy. He's pacing.
What is it? What is there?
Well, that one's closed. That place has pizza.
Goodness. Here he comes. Hi, buddy. He's like, when are they gonna open this wall so I can eat the people? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna have to hold off looking at chat for a second because I can't see my screen in this sunlight and I have to draw at the same time. But, whoa. I mean, I wish my cats would do this, like pace like this. At least they would get some exercise and not shame me when I take them to the vet.
Oh my god, there's a sign that says
What's kind of creepy is there's this, I'll show you guys in a second, there's a crack in the floor or the pavement right where I'm sitting. and it looks like the wolves were trying to escape right here at this hole where I'm sitting. Oh, hi, buddy.
I mean, that's kind of what they do, right? Like, animals are like, that might be close. Grandma.
You want to get a Malibu?
I always wonder. I know, but I always wonder why. From how they're running around, it looks like they're actually exploring, so they might actually be known.
Where's
Because
the
it's
train
like,
station?
for how skinny they are.
You want a Malamute then?
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh!
All right, here's. Oh, what you guys can't see that. That's my. There. Eh? Okay, so here's the hole that they're trying to dig out of. Trying to break a bird. Hey, dude. Hey, let me see. Some like people watching others people eating at a delicate balance. I look a little tough. Ha ha. Just need to put them on a regimen of Ozempic. Should be good for a few minutes. So cool. Just like the dingoes. The dingoes! If I recall correctly, wolves go to the edge of their territory to show this is. Oh, that's cool. It's like they're drawing imaginary borders with their walking. I mean, it's not imaginary. There's literally a concrete wall here that he can't get past, but yeah. Ooh. I'm always amazed too with wolves, coyotes, how straight their backs are. Border Patrol. I mean, he's got a sweet face. Until he's eating your flesh, it's true. It's true. The goodest of Border Patrol agents. I like how agile he is to non-step in the poop each time, right? It's that Wile E. Coyote. So yeah, that's what he's based off of. All right, I'm not getting. And
¿Por qué no más andas?
oh, there's a lot of them. It's at least 4 guys here. This might be cool. Wow. Hello. Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi. He just came right up here. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh my gosh, he's right here. Whoa. How do they go in the heat? Toss him a pork chop. How do they go in the heat? How do they go in the heat? I cannot keep track of all these. I mean, yeah, these animals are moving a lot. Okay, I need a more static animal, guys, because I'm getting like half a leg, half a spine. See, Mexican gray wolves, and then America's wolves. Mexican are only found in Arizona and New Mexico. American wolves are bigger, Cranberry says. Okay. Awesome one. What's up, awesome one? Draw Pelosi. Oh, gosh. The fur plus heat seems difficult. Yeah, it seems like this is probably a little colder than these wolves are used to. This is where the bears are, but I don't see them. No, I don't think the bears are in Grizzly Gulch either, are they? Somebody needs to clean. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Amy will make sure that she takes Trim out.
Okay. Let me get situated as he walks away and leaves me. Jeffrey Beat says, I love bears, barely hide nor. Cranberry. All right, let me try and get a bear drawing in. Moves a little slower than the wolves. He's digging at something. I can't see what he's digging at. There's just all these rocks in the way. Come on, buddy. Over. Oh, there's another one in the water. Do you guys see him in the water there? He's barely in the shot. Oh my gosh. Rocky, my children are watching this. Oh, okay. Let's all watch our language. Look at these bears. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nobody move. Look at these guys. They're the animals. I think it's because it's later in the day, but they seem to be really active right now, which is why I can't get a good drawing in here. They're moving all over here. Well, they're going to the place next door, I think. Oh. Hello. This is kids. Just a sketch, Rocky, so only the bare necessities. Oh my gosh, you guys.
I don't know what they're doing. You see them?
The jokes are.
Look, Nick. Come. I know, it's a skeleton. Come.
What are we doing?
You see them?
Yeah.
Come this way, hurry.
He picks the most, like, hard to see corner. I know they're waiting there at that little, it's blurry. Focus. It's trying to focus on the glass, that's why. Looks like they're waiting there at this corner for a feeder or something coming out of that cage. Bear with us while the bears roam. We have Tibia on Big TV. Tibia. Yeah, I just cannot get in close enough. He picked them as hard to see corner. They like a little privacy when they poop in the woods. That's what it's known as poo corner. But wow, did you see how fast he just took off? Looks fast. Maybe the other bear farted. I cannot draw you when you're cramped corner, dude. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's not happy about that. I think he was crowding his space. Yeah, these windows are really scratch marks. Move faster than a Chinese poo. uh, Bear Patrol. Yeah, they're kind of like getting angry at each other. Let me station this here. My camera here. This is all I got. Not that great. Oh. He is not happy with the other bear, or she. I think they might be sisters. And he keeps going back to antagonize the other one. Are you using a brush? Awesome one says that. It's a brush pen. Let me see this. It's a. I actually don't know the brand. I think it's a Japanese. Sorry, it's focused on the bear, not my pen. Yeah, I don't. I honestly, I think it's a Furataki brush. I'm getting that confused with Furakaki, which you put on your poke. But yeah, it's a brush pen. And it's really responsive to water, almost too responsive. Here, I'll do a quick wash on. See like how the wash just kind of hits that ink and it just bleeds. It's really cool though. It's fun to just let the water travel. John says the Japanese have nice art supplies for cheap, I've heard. Sometimes. They can be really expensive though. How much did you pay for the pass? The membership? The membership for my zoo is like how much is the membership for zoo? I want to say it's like 150 for a year. 150, 160 maybe for a year. It's not that much. If you consider how many times you can come to the zoo, you can come 365 days a year if you wanted to. So yeah. They have different tiers, but the tier I have is like single member tier, and then I can bring a guest in with me for free. And then you get a discount on the, ooh, fight. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. I've never seen something like this. He's pissed. That was awesome. Yes, awesome one. The other one's just not backing off. They must be waiting for food. I'm doing so little drawing here, guys. I'm just staring at the bears, waiting for the next fight. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Wow, he is not happy. It actually reminds me of my cats. Whenever we take when we take both cats, but it happens worse when we take one cat to the vet, because they're in a foreign environment and the smells and all that. The other cat is usually really angry. Like they treat them like a hostile person. And so they do kind of like what just as these bears were doing. They like growl, they get really close, they smell them. The bears! Yes, totally territorial. What's up, Emo? Back again. Rocky's barely working. Jeffrey Beats says, have a zoo about an hour away with multiple Oh, I would love to see crocodiles. That would be amazing. Gulf Breeze Zoo is 10 minutes from my house. Never been, but we'll go at some point. Yeah, I should go, Mark. I'm curious what animals are big, not big in size, but like popular at a zoo in Florida. You're a grumpy bear, aren't you? Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm Steve Irwin right now because I'm not drawing and I'm just, here comes the food people. Rocky was stalking the pig feeding lady. I was yapping at her with his yees. My yees? Eyes. Oh. Gross. Okay, wait, where did they go? Did they move to the other? Oh, they moved to the other cage. 'Cause they're gonna So they went in here. I think there's a passageway. And then maybe they'll come out here and eat. Or are they inside and eating? Maybe they're inside and eating. Well, that was a bummer. They disappeared. They took my bears away. All right, let's walk. Let's walk over here. Seems like some sort of action's going on here. It's the coyotes again, or the wolves again.
By going out of their way to eliminate wolves, even though as predators.
You guys are hilarious. Show Ema the sketch in case she thinks I was making it up. Oh. How I was yapping at the girl with my yees. No, there was no wild pigs to draw. And so the chat said I should draw the girl who was cleaning the, so there she is. There's the wolf. Man, these are really bad drawings today. I'm trying to think where is the next like animal. Oh, is the rainforest open? Thought I saw a door move. But that rainforest over there, hopefully the reception holds. Um, oh my gosh. I can't write in the chat. I can't. Am I back? Cranberry? Not broken. We're back. There we are. That took forever. I've been sitting here at this table reading your guys' chat and laughing this whole time. I am so sorry. Do not like, do not subscribe. That was horrible. I'm back at the front of the zoo, which is where the reception is better. I don't know what to do with it. Ice did free me. They did. I talked to Tom Holman. He let me go. He punched me in the nads and then let me go. Not Rocky offering refunds. I'll refund you for free, all of you. Lindsay Rose, you did not break it. And so sad that when you arrived, I was so excited because I was walking into the tropical forest area. It hasn't been open in a long time. Like a couple of years at least, 2 or 3 years. And I was so excited, walked in there and my signal died. The signal's already bad in the zoo, so. Why would he punch me in the testes? I don't know. Because he's nice like that. No, I'm fine. I was not hijacked or kidnapped by ICE. My phone's nads. I assume that Shanta's okay, Rocky. I haven't seen anything of him. Mark's music sessions. Yeah, he's fine. He's busy. I think he's also recuperating a little bit, just recovering. You don't know, like, oh, that's the girl that gave me the side eye with the green hair. The like constant grind of YouTube and just like doing the independent thing that he's doing, that we're all trying to do, it takes a lot, and you don't realize it until you kind of hit the wall. So I'm assuming he's just taking a break. They might be actually traveling for vacation too, because I think his kids were home as well. So I'm not 100% sure. I can text him. You sound suspiciously healthy mentally, Rocky. You are off the mark, Cranberry. Totally off the mark. Boom, baby, comments. She made it. Nice. All right, you want to see how horrible today's drawings were? I didn't get much done at all. Maybe I can show you. I know I can show you guys drawings that I did that when I wasn't streaming. How about that? This one was from May 2nd. When I came to the zoo by myself. Thank you, Jeffrey Beats. This was May 2nd. Some wild buffalo or caribou, maybe. This is a rhino. The animals were cooperating more with me this day. I believe I came to the zoo with my friend Marty. Okay, so here's today. This is the difference. Got some rando lady scooping poop out of the warthog exhibit. A wolf that was pacing and just kept coming back and forth. Some random things here as I was talking to you guys. And one bear drawing, which is okay. So yeah, not that great of drawing, but it's still a beautiful day. And it was cool hanging out with you guys. And then the stream just blew up. Madam and Jenny finally kidnapped him away from the end. That's what I think happened. She's just trying to take care. Because Shanth what I know about Shant, and as long as I've known him, is he won't stop. He will just keep running and running and running, and he needs somebody to come from the outside to intervene and make him stop and take a break. We did miss you, Comrade Sammy. Water buffalo? Yeah, maybe. I think it was a water buffalo. I don't know. It probably had one of those scientific animal names that I don't remember. The artists on par with Pear are some sidewalk Chinese artists. Nice. Come to Oz and we'll take you to draw at art gallery. They supply boards, papers, and pencils. Nice. Good reception too. Huh? Yeah. They need to fix that. I mean, we're San Francisco, for Pete's sake. This should be like tech connected. And there's parts of this zoo that are actually really beautiful, and the location is really nice. But there's parts of it that's really run down and old. And I don't know if it's funding or what, but they need to step it up. It's San Francisco.
Ew, Dad! One just splattered poo in the air.
Great. There's birds bombing. Looks like a Tim Burton kind of wolf. Nice. I'll take that as a compliment. You should go back and watch the wolf bit, Lindsay. Great to get out and draw. Yes, definitely. Musk ox? I don't remember what it's called. Sometimes I write down the name of the animals, but I didn't this time. Like, I just saw it. This one. This was an Andean condor. I wouldn't have remembered that. That was back in April. That's right here. Fun. I've always been surprised that the population isn't larger in SF. Feels bigger. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much land here. Like, we're kind of landlocked a little bit because we're surrounded on three sides by water, like the bay and the Pacific Ocean. And so there's not that much more room. They're trying to build more housing and like build up, but then they can't build up as high as some other cities because of the earthquakes. So, and the stability of the ground. A lot of the ground here is like reclaimed ground, so it's unstable in times of earthquakes. And so there's only so many people that can fit, and then it's just so gosh darn expensive to live in the city. So that keeps a lot of people out. Someone says, I blame it on the phone companies that only use Chinese tech for the 5G networks. No. Loads of stress in the world at the moment. Great to put ideas onto paper. I love that, Jeffrey Beats. And I got to do more of that too. I think I've got too much stuff up here and not enough getting out on paper. So I'm going to commit to do that more. Smoothies are tasty. Nice. I had a banana strawberry avocado smoothie this morning that I made. Just thought y'all should know that. My homemade sourdough bread is tasty. Nice. Now I'm curious what the population is. It's like 880 something thousand people. It is a lot smaller than you would think for a city like San Francisco. Comrade Sammy, your woodworking project has come to a halt. There is still some supplies I have to purchase. Like wood? Maybe? Do you pay extra insurance for earthquake? No. That's a total... Whoa, bird. That's a loud bird. It's a total scam, earthquake insurance. They're always trying to sell it, but it's really, really expensive. And honestly, as long as I've lived in San Francisco, so 26 years, I've never been in an earthquake that caused damage to the property that I've been in. So, yeah, nobody really buys earthquake insurance. It's not included in regular insurance either. Speaking of which, what is this project you're working on, Comrade Sammy? Speaking of strawberries, a couple weekends ago, I went strawberry picking. My parents brought strawberry picking in a town that's about an hour away from here. It was like some of the best strawberries I've ever eaten in my life, and because you pick them straight off the vine, and it's funny because now I'll never eat strawberries again, like from the supermarket, because I'm like, these don't taste good at all. Callie was supposed to sink, so says Leonard Nimoy. Strawberries and Nutella, yum. Animals are drawn to you. Is that another joke? Can be. You're not live yet. Unhinged. What's up, Jason? How you doing? I'm glad you haven't experienced too much from earthquakes. Yes. I mean, I've experienced some. There's been some bad ones that I've had, but none that have caused damage, at least to property that I've been in. Came back only to miss the content of I'll never eat strawberries again. Strawberries are awesome. Yeah, and when they taste, they looked, when we plucked them off, and it was like one of the last weeks of the season apparently, but when we plucked them, they looked like somebody spray painted them with red glossy spray paint. That's how shiny they were, and then you can just eat them straight. It was so sweet. It was amazing. Swinging in to say hello. What's up? How are you doing? I saw that you were at a con recently. Was that Heroes Con, which is amazing? Hope that was fun for you. Hope you had a good time there. I really need to get to a con one of these days. I miss it. I totally miss it. Totally miss like discovering new work and meeting artists and all that. You should try fresh unroasted peanuts, Rocky. They're whoa. Yeah, that sounds good. Been forever since I've been strawberry picking. They do taste much better. Yes. Strawberries, the pesticide, no food. Yeah, I guess we didn't really think. No, I don't think they used pesticide at this place we went because everybody was eating them and everybody was collapsing and dying at the end. So I think it was okay. It was one of those like organic kind of farms or whatever. Unroasted peanuts have that superior distinctive taste of mushy nothing. Yeah. Pensacon, Mark. It's gonna happen, Mark. Keep manifesting it. It's gonna happen. Pensacon and MMOCon on his boat. I've only been to one smaller con on this East Coast, Lindsay Rose says. Nice. Sometimes I remember I used to go to cons and they would be in like hotel lobbies or hotel convention rooms and that was it. And those were a lot of fun actually because they were a lot more intimate and not so overrun by big studios, big big blockbuster company kind of things. So, sorry, I was just watching this lady roll. I think they're having some sort of wine and dine event tonight. She's walking with a bunch of bottles of wine. But yeah, those were really fun, and you got to meet the artists in person, like had more intimate meetings with them, and it was just all about comics. Jeffrey Beat says we're getting smaller cons here, more cards than anything. Nice. MMOCon is great, lots of eagles and dolphins there. Yes. Are cons real? Oh, that's a good one. Awesome one. Booms.
Esos son pelicans del mar.
A lot of cosplayers were in the lobby. Nice. That's part of it. That's part of it. I think I should try it. Maybe I should try and draw people to wrap this up. What time is it? 3:38. I think about a few more minutes. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging in there with the, you know what I actually did was I turned off my phone's self-service and Wi-Fi and then turned it back on, but I was still connected. So I don't know if that helped. Awesome One says, the fanciest con was at the Hilton. It was at Tabletop Con, and the President Suites were used for quick card games like Werewolf. Oh, I love Werewolf. That's awesome. What did you miss out at the zoo? Today? What did I miss out? I didn't see the lions. I did see the gorillas, but my reception was really bad there. And oh, I would have loved to draw. One of my favorite things to draw are the giraffes at the zoo because they have really beautiful ones here. And their exhibit is one of the best exhibits here. It's like really well manicured. You can get up close and see, and oftentimes they're feeding nearby. But there was too many people, and I had no place to set up when I first got to the zoo, so didn't get to do it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw these people. Look at this. This is funny. I'm going to draw these people. Oops. Staring at the pelicans. So, how do I do this? I don't know if I'll be able to, if I set this up like this, and then I'll just draw and talk. Hopefully I'll see your guys' chat, but I'm gonna draw these people because I'm gonna kind of blind contour it because it's hard for me to see my I haven't drawn in a long time. That's also part of the problem. Out of practice. People in the wild. Like the design on that pen. Draw pictures of people. Like the zoo closes at, I think it closes, last entry is at 4. So I think that's why the crowds are kind of thinning. John's lurking, having dinner. Rocky has nice sunshine weather, meaning it's pouring down rain in my area of the country. Yeah. Oh, wait. You're in the center, right, Comrade Sammy? I know they've been having some extreme weather on the east side, east coast. You should make it so those two people are peering, peering over a fence down at the pig feeder lady. Oh. I need to practice this type of sketching. Lindsay Rose says, "Yeah, do it. Like it's you know, malls are a great place to do it. Any place with lots of people. It's just fun to observe, not get too committed to it." Emo's boy says hello. What's up, Emo's boy? Do you do the technique where you don't look at the paper, just what's in front of you? Yes. That's the blind contour. Yes, I do that all the time. It's great. And then you look at your paper and you realize how horrible it is. how horrible your hand-eye coordination is. This is what I need to do, Rocky. Do it. I like how yours look like actual people. Oh my gosh, you guys are too funny. Now all the people are gone. It's like, do I smell? I'll show you. I'll give you guys a pan around. Nobody is here. Everybody left. Everybody left. That's the cafe. Ate lunch there today. Everybody's gone. That's towards the entrance. Everybody's gone. There's a few people there, but... And then the flamingos. Something just hit my head. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ugh. There is a crow moving around above me. And if he poops, that would be the best stream ever. I'm a little nervous. I guess I could go to the flamingos. Nobody's there. Let's go to the flamingos. Nobody's there, and I think I can hook my camera up to the grate. And the flamingos don't go anywhere. Oh, look, they have, I don't know what they have, rainbow balls? All right, great position here. Our bear here are koala bears. Oh yeah, we have, the smell. We have a koala here, but they're often sleeping. You'd feel down in the dump. How do you handle noisy observers? What are you drawing? I just talk to him. I always appreciate it when people say, "Oh, that's cool," or "What are you drawing?" I love that. Hey, flamingos. Do they stink? Yep, they do. Alright, I'm gonna draw some flamingos for you guys. Alright. Look at that. Look at that guy stretching out. That's awesome. Everybody's so ornery today. All the animals are like conflict resolution. It's a nice breeze. I'm sure you guys can hear it in the sound. It's a nice breeze kicking in right now. Oops.
I don't remember where it is, but I saw it. I think it was National Geographic. There's some island or something.
Trinkets of them.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. The wings out. That's pretty. Is that like itch, itch, itch? Yeah.
Silly question, why don't they fly away? I think their wings are clipped, probably. I'm gonna guess. Crow emoji. Yeah, the color on these flamingos, it is pretty amazing. I love it when they spread their wings. They're like, I am incredible. Okay, I got an itch. Hear me. Hear me. I'm itchy.
And I thought they had a more pink hue. They have more of like a light pink or like a orange. I mean, yeah.
Yes, it's a bunch of plastic balls. I have no idea. They must have had a party last night. that a mating thing? Maybe pterodactyl, maybe. If a bird is born in an environment that feeds them, they mostly stay in that place. I watch Farming Channel about ducks and goose and cows. Yeah. Total Florida vibe. They have tiny shackles attached to their feet. I think those are like identification things. I don't think that keeps them not flying. Oh, look at that one that's on the right. Part of his wing is cut off. I think their wings are clipped. I can ask if I see somebody who works here. That kid's a youth kid. He's not gonna know. All right, want to see it? Here we go. Here's my drawings. Oops, right there. I got one guy spreading out his wings on the bottom, and yeah, cleaning themselves pretty much. So, I mean, it would be cool if I could get my sketchbook in here at the same time as. Thanks, Cranberry. Thanks, Lindsay. Thanks, Mark. They clip their own wings to look different from the other flamingos. Thanks, Jeffrey Beats. It's a link for Goldshaw Farm. Nice. I'll have to watch that later. Yeah, see that guy who's spreading his wings out on his left wing is like shorter. It looks like it was either broken or clipped or something. Actually, I see that on a few of them. Something about that wing. Their right wing seems shorter than the left wing. Doesn't say anything here on the like placard.
Pero ya ahorita volteas es para que tuvieran mucho
Tía, mamá.
mira cómo parece.
Mamá. Tía.
There he goes, waiting for him to like stretch out again.
Mira, mamá, veámoslos aquí.
Maybe they're rescued flamingos? Yeah, maybe. Jeffrey Beat says we have nothing this colorful in Australia. Really? Is that another 13-year-old? No, I think that kid was maybe 7. His mom was trying to get him to take a picture and he wouldn't do it. Okay, spread it. There you go. Say Comics, what's up? Phil came back. Yes, we are back. If the creature was this colorful, it would be eaten pretty fast. Maybe that's why they're known in Florida. They're like all chilling. Not a predator in the world. Let's see. Tourists have no idea how dangerous when they wear like colorful clothes. What are your biggest predators in Australia, Jeffrey Beats? Lindsay Rose says, biggest predator where I grew up was black bear. That's pretty big. There was a shark on the news the other night, maybe 3 to 4. Yikes. And you're like wearing bright colored floaties. Dingoes, gators, kangaroos aren't really predators, will kill you. Crocodile is the biggest. Drop bears eat crocs? Whoa. Awesome one. Oh my gosh. Sharks aren't bad. I think the ocean and all the creatures that are contained in the ocean are super frightening. When I was much younger, pre-kids, my wife and I went scuba diving, and it was incredible. We did it in Hawaii. It was incredible, but it was also really frightening to be underwater. You really get the perspective of like how small you are in this world.
Yeah, but we didn't go in there though. Oh, it's like the bottom.
Snakes are what you need to be careful of here. Drop bears are fake, Rocky. They're prank. Oh, okay. Dingoes normally aren't a problem. Mountain lions aren't completely unheard of in Appalachia. So. Leave snakes alone and they will leave you alone. Yeah, here's some more. Here's some more flamingos. It's like you've seen one flamingo, you've seen them all. All right, guys. Do something. Do something different. Whoa. Oh, I love that. The guy's at the bottom of the screen. He's like, his feathers are all puffed out. I think he's just trying to dry them out. Do some juggling. Yeah, you got those balls. It's estimated that every second house, every second here has a snake living in its property. That's frightening. They leave people alone. It's like hearing mice. In Guam, it was recommended to swim in a place called Shark's Hole. It's a spot with zero visibility below you, but felt like swimming through an underwater mini Grand Canyon. No thanks. All right, let's walk. Whoops. I'm gonna head towards. Let's head towards the entrance, and hopefully no reception changes because we're heading more towards the better part of the zoo. But I want to see if I can get some last giraffe, zebra kind of drawings before I go. Right now, Emo Trash says it's time of year where the centipedes are invading and they're no. Jeffrey Beats once swam with freshwater crocodiles under it. No. I had to try and get a bat out of a house. No. What do you think of getting another year's membership? I think it's too beautiful, and I think the single. Oops. Thank you.